going to do deep 5 minutes. I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to do a shallow dive onto a bunch of different things. So I'm Luke at ReCollect. I can talk about a couple things. I thought I would start off with like an inspirational quote, because there's a lot of people that have been thinking about this space for a long time. I was out walking around last night and I saw the Laurier statue and I dug out the little quotes. I don't know if you've seen this one, but if you were to ask me 10 years ago who I would say I'm an open data hacker and the best juggler in the room. And that was true. It's still, the juggler part's still true. In 2009, I saw a talk by David Eves about open data, and he really talked about how governments are going to make data accessible and out there and open, and then people like myself that have skills, tech skills, should build value on top of it. By building value on top of it, you can kind of lock it in, so it's harder to rip out. That argument really resonated with me, and so I started following along. And then I started organizing a hackathon called Super Happy Hacker House. And so my friend Kevin there, him and I went to it, and we saw David had kind of done a blog post where he described like this single PowerPoint slide where open data could make something as boring as garbage schedules interesting. David used the word sexy, which I love. And so at that hackathon we came up with this thing called Band Trash, and it was really amazing. The most amazing thing is like this is open source project we did, and then we got like love letters from people. People really, really like this. They're like, this is the greatest app, this is helping me out, this is saving my marriage. I'm like, I think you got other things going on if we're saving your marriage, but and the whole time my mom was like, you should start a business, this is great, people love this. And that's not how she talks, but she was ultimately right, but the timing was tough. So for about 2 years this ran. As just an open source project. And so then if you were to ask me now who I am, I now identify as a civic entrepreneur. You can see on the map here, I started in Ottawa, but this is kind of just zooming out. These are all our clients that use ReCollect. So I think what's super amazing in this story is we started out as a hackathon project, kind of like we just heard, and we basically have built it out into a successful business and just scaled the impact that we can have from this single hack and scale it up. So 2012, we started ReCollect. So David Eves is my co-founder, and Kevin Jones, not of the Jonas Brothers, but so the three of us started this. We intentionally chose a path of bootstrapped, self-funded growth. So we do not have outside Silicon Valley investors like Lane was talking about that are like pulling the strings. We can build the company in line with our values. The other unique thing that we did was we decided to build a remote 2 minutes in, or 2 minutes so far? 2 minutes left. So we, 43 minutes. Okay, so we built a remote first distributed team. I got 3 thoughts to share. Platforms matter. Well, okay, so first off, platforms matter. Platforms control what can be built on them. And so the example that I like to think of in this area, and this is kind of like what Lane was talking about, but like the photocopier was something, and then it influenced the next 80 years of like freedom of information and transparency, right? Because everything is based on how many pages am I photocopying, and that's how much you need to pay. So I just want to, like, Lane already did a better job of this, but like the values that we put into this platform around privacy and accessibility and all of this stuff really, really matter, and as technologists we have influence here. The second thing, this is more of a challenge, but I want the people out there, private sector, government sector, that are building these digital service teams to build remote first teams. We have a very big, broad, diverse country. I think our teams should be diverse and remote. If you're only hiring the people that are in the city in which your organization is, you're missing out on a lot of people. And so this is just, I want to see these federal teams should be staffed like across Canada, remote first teams, not just like someone and you bolt on some remote workers, but remote first teams. Finally, just if you're thinking about starting a business in the civic tech space, I want to just encourage you to try to self-fund, build bootstrapping, if you can, instead of pursuing capital. The reason for this is like, it's not always possible. When you go to like startup events, there is, funders that want to fund your business, and that's their business model. You're their customer, and like that's okay. There's some businesses that are like that. But there is nobody at those startup events that is from Big Bootstrap that's saying, no, you should fund your business with customer revenue. I think this is a great model, and I think it's really well suited to civic tech. So I just want to be big. Today, I'm big Bootstrap, telling you to bootstrap your business. Someone's got to be, right? And I think it's slower, but the constraints are good. You know, we can make mistakes. We're just making mistakes slower. And my time is up, so thank you very much.